Hello, all. This is Justin with Hope of Ruth Ministries. Today, I'm hoping to share some words of hope and encouragement to you. So, I like to do word working in my spare time. Just a nice hobby I picked up. It's peaceful for me. It's a place that I can go and keep my mind clear and still and listen for God, talk to Him and pray, and it just gets me away from the world. It's kind of my escape. Now I understand why Jesus loved it. So a while ago, I was driving down the street and I saw somebody throw this pallet out. I was just sitting there on the curb, and I was like, man, I could do some good projects with that. So I stopped my truck, picked it up, threw it in the back, brought it home. I got it home and put it in my garage, and I broke it down to individual boards, pulling out all the nails, leaving these holes in these boards. And, I was like, I can do something with that. I'll just wait till later. I can probably cut those off. So I started getting into doing some projects, and I started using these boards with the holes. And I was like, wow, well, it's exactly what I need. But where the holes are, I got to do something over it. So I need to fill those holes. So I went and picked up some filler, and I brought it home, and today I was filling the holes and taking my putty knife and just kind of, scraping the excess off, smoothing it out to make it seem more seamless. And then afterwards, I know that once it dries, I gotta sand them down to kind of mesh them together, and then I'm gonna stain it and do what I need to do with it to finish the project. But after I finished filling the holes, I kind of stepped back and I looked at them, and I just realized that this is, this is kind of like what I'd done with my life. I was broken down. I was full of holes. And even when I accepted Jesus, I still was holy. I was trying to fill them with other things, other worldly things. And it just wasn't working. It wasn't complete. I never felt complete. Even more recently, I felt purposeless. I didn't know what to do with myself. I didn't know, where I was going, what my path was. I've been praying and trying to talk to God and, ask Him to reveal my path and my purpose. And He wouldn't. I felt like He wasn't listening. I felt like not that He wasn't there or He had turned away from me, but He just wasn't listening to me. And then, a couple days ago, earlier this week, He revealed through a couple of friends of mine my true purpose, what my calling is, my purpose in my life is supposed to be. And it's bigger than I had thought, bigger than I had imagined. And I've just been excited for it. So looking back on it, I just was like, okay, so it makes sense now. Everything that I had seen in the places that He was, where He showed me little bits through my life, led up to this. And, I wasn't, you would have told me what I was going to do even 10 years ago. I thought you're crazy. I was not confident even doing this. I was not a confident person who put himself out there like that. And He slowly over time built me and guided my life for this moment. And He needed to reveal it in His time, not my time, not when I wanted, not when I was ready. It was when I needed to hear it, when He said I was ready to hear it. And I'm sure, and I know it's not done. I know He's got more for me. And just like with the pallet, or these boards, I still, He's got to scrape the edges off. He's got to scrape the excess and still fill me completely and mesh me and then stain me and bring me back to my former glory and build me up. And He's got to prepare me and make me ready. And he'll only reveal what He needs to reveal when I need to know it. So just know that He will. He'll do what He said He was going to do. Philippians 1:6 says that He who began a good work in you will carry it on to the completion until the day of Christ Jesus. God is great. He's a good God, and if he says he's going to do something, he will. Oftentimes we're just so impatient, and we just need to wait and have hope, because I still had hope. I felt like I may have felt that way, like he was turning away and stuff, but I was still praying every day. I was praying for it. I still had some hope. But even in times when I didn't, he still made good and revealed to me what I needed to know to move me on, to continue to build me up. And he will do that for you. He will. Just try and keep hope, try and keep faith, and keep trust. Just trust in your Lord. He will never let you down, and he will surprise you a lot. I'm just very thankful. Thankful for everything he has given me in my life and done. And even in the hard times now, I look back, just the way he molded and guided my life. And I'm excited for the future of it. So I hope that really speaks something to you guys. Like I said, I'm not usually confident in doing this kind of stuff, but God has something he wants to tell you. So just listen. Be sure to check out the rest of our team here at Hope of Ruth Ministries. Go live 7:30 p.m. every night through the week. And just thank you for listening. Have a good night.